Welcome to the Concrete Genius Podcast. I'm your host, the Concrete Genius, Sauce McKenzie. That's SAUC_MACKENZIE. Welcome to the show. I'm honored to have you. Before we proceed, I'd like to present you my book, The Game Changer. The first of many books coming from me, Sauce McKenzie, Coach John Loudon. I may write under fake names, aliases, pseudonyms, whatever they call them. But this is the first of many. I got more books coming down the pipe, but this book has been doing really, really amazing. A lot of self-help topics. It's a worksheet for you to guide yourself, how to learn, how to think, how to feel. I'm really proud of myself for this accomplishment. This is no small accomplishment for someone who has been through as much adversity as I have. You know, I've overcome so many challenges mentally, spiritually, physically, yet I fight new challenges every day. I fight frustration. I fight rage. I have anger problems. Sometimes I go through bouts of depression. I go through bouts of spontaneous just anger where sometimes I feel like people play with me. I can't let it go. So it's really, really an honor for me to be able to write that book, because you really looking at somebody in real time who deals with a lot of different emotions every day. And not only that, like, you know how some people say, I snap, or I like pop off, or I do this. Like, before it became popular, I was really that guy. And I'm really here to tell you, like, having a bad temper is really nothing to be proud of. Anybody that brags about having a bad temper really ain't got a bad temper. Because people who really have a bad temper are terrified of their temper. I promise you. Me, Sauce McKenzie, ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, while you following me. We don't miss.org. So that's ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. WEDONTMISS.org. All right. And get a copy of your book, The Game Changer. But anybody with a bad temper is scared to death. I mean, let's be real. Some people get angry, and then when they're angry, they're in control of their anger. I envy those people. That's an ability I've never been able to have. I'm honest enough at this big old age I'm at now, finally, without being ashamed, to admit that a lot of times in my life, I've scared myself. And not because I wasn't intelligent, or not because I wasn't gonna know how I was gonna survive, or I didn't know how to make money, or I couldn't get girlfriends, or I didn't have a nice car. I did all that. And I started being poor. Food stamps, I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? But for someone who has a bad temper, I scare the shit out of myself. When you got a bad temper, bro, everything around you, when you having a bad day, can set you off. And I don't mean set you off in a way where it's like, oh man, he cursed somebody out. No, people who have really bad tempers, like, they have the ability to be set off where you getting walked down a dark hallway. And it's very frustrating. And I'm someone where anger consumes me. You know, I pray to God that anger don't consume my children. But thankfully, they were protected from some of the things that they've saw in their lives, from the things I've saw in my life, you know, at a young age. And I'll get into those things later as you get to know me if you follow me, ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. Now, even with that said, with as much as I've been able to try to protect them from, I still see traits of that anger, but nowhere near the capacity that it is with me. But it's just a scary, scary trait to have. When you're angry, you go out your way to be non-confrontational. Do you want to know some signs of somebody that's probably got an anger problem? They say, excuse me, a lot. They say, thank you. They say, please. They say, may I? They say, how you doing? They speak a lot. They ask other people when they sense something's wrong with them. They almost have an innate, extraordinary sense of seeing when something's wrong with somebody, almost like a canine, like man's best friend. It's like, hey, how you doing? What's wrong? Those are people with bad tempers. People with bad tempers, sometimes they're not in control of their mind. And when that happens, that's bad because your mind controls your actions. People with bad tempers have the deepest, concerning, loving amount of friends, or they wouldn't have made it already. Without my friends, my family, my wife, I wouldn't have made it. It takes people that know you, that love you, that understand you, that care about you for you to make it. And also, I'm aware when I see other people snap. Oh, I see it. Oh, this motherfucker's crazy. I can see somebody snap and I'd be like, oh, he ain't talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? He just barking at the moon. He just, he ain't talking about that. He ain't talking. But then I see some dude snap. I'm like, okay, this motherfucker's crazy. It's finna get ugly. Because you see it. And also, like, when you got a bad temper, it's scary. Because you start walking down a dark road and it's like, I know if I get to the end of this hallway, I'm going to snap. Because as a kid, you just snap. See, now, a lot of kids, a lot of children, I work in schools, by the way, probably over 10 years, 15 plus years being a mentor, dealing with behaviors, using my expertise as a child with anger issues and a child that's been a loving son, been an honor roll student, but I've also committed atrocities that I'm ashamed of, that I can never speak of. I use my expertise to mentor kids. See, when I was growing up, a lot of kids weren't as angry as I was. It was just a few, like he'll snap, he'll snap. Now it's a few more. But I'm able to recognize the needs of certain kids and I can work in area codes that are very, very dangerous. High crime areas. A lot of kids grow up, they got family members in jail, they got family members selling drugs. Like, it's real out here. I mean, it's easy to work in a comfort zone. Don't get me wrong, those type of schools are good too. But when you work in schools where kids have a high potential ability to maybe go to jail or lose their life or maybe hit the streets, then you're dealing with a different kind of animal. And I can relate to those kids because they see the button of that anger in me. But on the flip side of that anger is a tremendous amount of compassion. I'm somebody who grew up with a single mom. You know, my mom was divorced. My dad was divorced. They loved me. They did whatever I can, whatever they could to give me the semblance of a happy childhood. But still and yet, there were things that they couldn't hide from me. Though there were tragedies that happened. I had a brother who was one of the best basketball players in the state. And I've mentioned this before. Rest in peace to my brother, Gerald Bunch. He was killed when I was a young jit. His girlfriend, him and his girlfriend were killed. And I remember the mood swings, the temperature in the house changing when that happened. I remember something boiling in me when that happened. I remember my ability. I started having a sensitive ability to start trying to make people smile, to cheer up a grave sadness that was around. I remember those things. You know, I remember fighting I remember, you know, gunshots, seeing death. I remember seeing violence, not just close to me, but even when I walked outside, my neighbors, I remember seeing domestic violence with my neighbors, friends, family. I remember always seeing people angry, and it seemed like the angry people got their message across. I remember about hearing about people with anger problems getting shot dead in the street. That scared me because I knew when I lost it, it was possible. All that scared me. At times, I wish I could have had a normal temperament. I wish I could have been able to let things go. Be scared sometimes, Um, not want to engage in physical combat with somebody. Not take disrespect as a challenge. I prayed some days to be normal because I didn't feel normal. My anger made me feel different. Thank the Lord, I was blessed with enough intelligence sometimes that when I wasn't angry, which was 80% of the time, I was engaging. I had an amazing sense of charisma. Everybody knew me. My smile was contagious. My charm was contagious. So I was able to carve out a niche. Uh, I was able to carve out a niche as an amazing person. But that 20%, that anger, man, I lose it. Now, the thing about being an angry person is that at times you're still one of the most compassionate people on earth. Like, I saw a clip on, I think it was TikTok, maybe Twitter, X, and the lady was telling her son, if you get lost, look for a big black guy. Any big black guy. Because a big black guy has been through so much trauma, so much stuff, that if he saw a lost child of any race, he would instantly have compassion. Oh, you lost your mom? Come on, let's find your mom. Kids know the truth. So you can be angry and a kid will come up and touch you because they know the burden that's on your soul, your temper, your brain. That constant, you know, immovable object, versus unstoppable force. Your mind versus your temper. And on the flip side of that, again, is you're very compassionate. You're very helpful. Strength and compassion is a beautiful thing. I help people. I volunteer. I take chances on friendships. I'm very engaging. I see people as comrades or my brother. I don't care the race. I go by your spirit. If your spirit's bad, I don't want to be around you. If your spirit's nice, I'm going to be nice to you. And I'm nice to everybody. But when I sense the negative spirit, I can tell. And it could be 3 Mexican dudes get on the elevator. I'm like, oh, they on some bullshit. 3 black dudes, 3 white dudes, they on some bullshit. Or it could be 2 Mexicans on the elevator. Hey, how y'all? Man, it's good, good. The spirits, man. Your conscience is telling you who around you, who should be around you. And so sometimes that makes people, that allows you to let people get close to you that are unworthy. Because on the other side of that anger, it's a beautiful soul, an amazing man, a leader, a scholar, a king. My aura can be seen from thousands and thousands and thousands of miles away. Thousands of miles away. And people see that. You know, a lot of people will see how great you are before you do. And then you wonder, how could you do this to me? How could you be trying to stop what God created? How are you this evil? And those answers lead you to that 20%, that rage. Because I could never cross you. I could never cross anybody. So when you get crossed, you get unappreciated. That rage is there. I mean, you can have a whole Quentin Tarantino movie in your head when you got rage. And it's nothing to brag about, I promise you. Now, God has blessed me immensely. Beautiful home, beautiful family, beautiful children, beautiful life, an amazing network of friends. That's my safety net. I got a friend call me every morning. Every morning. My man T-Mac go hit me every morning. Just my dog every morning. Hey man, I ain't heard from you. What's up? Man, what's going on, man? Every morning. My guy AD gonna hit me. Hey, what's up, bro? I ain't talked to you, bro. Buy me a drink, bro. I ain't seen. They gonna hit me. My son gonna hit me every day. Even if he going through shit, my son gonna hit me. You good? Certain time of the day. My guy Damon gonna hit me. Boom. You good? My guy Ty gonna hit me. Boom. You good? Like, I got a strong stable of people that's gonna hit me. I see my barber every week, man. That's therapeutic for me. I laugh so hard in the barbershop. It's beyond therapeutic. It's almost healing like. Those are my guys. 20 years in. You know? I got friends on Facebook that's gonna check on me. I ain't heard from you, man. I ain't seen you out, bro. You ain't been in no games. You good? How the wife doing? You see, all that plus family. Wife, she checking on me constantly. Cousins, aunts. Hey, how you doing, man? Because, you know, I was always the guy to come get. Oh, your boyfriend tweaking, huh? He said he ain't leaving. He don't give a fuck who come around. I'll be there in 15 minutes. I was that cousin. Oh, he hard, huh? I'm going to pull up. I'm going to talk to him. I'll come talk to him and see what's happening. Like, I ain't with all the rah-rah. Rah-rah is waste of oxygen. Oh, you mess with my little cousin, I ain't gonna holler at you, man. What we doing? What we doing? You know? And when you get there, that's rage. And you know the crazy thing is that God, Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, Holy Ghost, my ancestors, everybody that I missed, that I love, that's in heaven, watching over me, has allowed me to get to this point to deliver this message to people. You have to control that anger. Your future seeds need you. Your future seeds need you. And I'm at fault, man. Some people who might not have been the target of my anger, that saw my anger, I still owe an apology because I'm that much of a gentleman. I was feeling it this morning. I had to talk to some friends. I'm not going to go into why I was feeling it, but I just feel like sometimes people unnecessarily play with your kindness. You know, I come from an element, Gary, Indiana, West Side. Nobody hiding, y'all know me. And I come to Indianapolis, North Side, West Side, East Side. Ain't nobody high. Y'all know me. North Side, Carlton Apartments, Corsa, Kensington, everywhere. North Side, everything, 71st, Georgetown, everywhere. The Mecca, Monday Night Football, everything, bro. I done been everywhere. Claude Nannies, don't act retarded. Come on, bro. Shut it down, man. Cadillac on Force. I've always been about the community. I've always been about people. Even when I was hustling, it's a little grass or something, little weed, little tree. I was like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. I'm such a real dude. I'd be at the bar and I'm talking about straight bar full of killers. It's two bartenders, nigga. You got 9,000 people in the party, and you got two bartenders. No, she skip everybody come to me because I'm just sparkling. I'm minding my business. What you need? Hey, you know what? They was before me, baby. Go get them. Matter of fact, just I'm gonna take care of their drinks. Go find out what they drinking, and then come back and get me. Here go $40 for your trouble. Here go a little $40 tip for your trouble. Go take care of them players over there. Come back see me. Boom. She do that, boo that, boom, buy that drink. I get my drink. Pimpin', good looking out. Man, y'all good, man. Y'all have a good night. Hey, big dog, what you got going on? Oh, man, I'm such and such. Boom. By the time we get through talking, if I left that motherfucker, you sniff the hair on me. I could sit back and relax and let whoever they with do their thing. See, a lot of people ain't got that power to move and groove. And I ain't just doing that in Indianapolis. I do that anywhere. Because you real. That's that anger. That anger leads to survival. Especially around other angry people. Because the thing about being angry is you got a sixth sense. You know who angrier than you. I've been somewhere and be, oh yeah, that nigga mad for real, bro. That nigga energy on 30. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even got time to be, nah, bro, you got it. I'm going to give you an example. And I know I'm all over the place like State's not really, but I'm really giving you a lot of game. You might have to put this shit like in a water bottle, put it over the ocean, and then understand it like 10 years later. And my life has always been like that because I've been smarter than niggas. I've always been elaborate, been open with my thoughts. So sometimes I get confusing because your mind hasn't developed enough to understand what I'm saying yet. And that's fine. But I was single, right? This was probably 2006, maybe. And I'm chilling. So at the time I was the weed man. I'm north side, I'm bumping the weed shit. Clientele list is very exclusive. That shit like having the access codes to Tiger Woods house. A few people got it. Probably more than you think, but not everybody. So I'm selling weed to this chick. And you know, I had a rule when I was hustling weed, right? And a lot of you dudes need to get a pen and pad. Never congregate with the consumer. I don't care how fine she is. I don't care how good she smells. I don't care how pretty her eyes is, her cheekbones. I don't give a shit. She got that natural hair and a ponytail, that booty fat. She got the Air Max, the inside of her car clean. Ooh, you shaking. Hands off. You selling her weed. So you're going to have sex with her and you're going to let her smoke $100, $200, $2,000 worth of weed for free? Which one you prioritize more? Your money or your horniness? You ain't gonna never get you ain't gonna never maximize. You might get some money. I know some horny niggas get some money. I'm not gonna say that. But if you really from the streets and you wanna stick around, you ain't gonna let your horniness overcome your money. So that was my rule. Hands off. Hey, I'm selling you weed, boom, boom, boom. Especially you nickel and diamond. I can see you getting a couple of zips or something. We might have to talk about it. But anyway, to make a short story long, I'm hustling. Mid 2000s, 2006. It's around that time that DJ Ump was out. Jim Jones and shit was popping. DJ Drama, Feds taking pictures. Feds taking pictures. That type of shit, right? And I ain't gonna say the name anyway. I didn't like the chick at all. And she was a pretty nice looking woman, you know what I mean? I just She was flirting. She was throwing it on me. I'm like, nah. And you know, I was single at the time. So she just keep throwing darts. And eventually, if you throw a bunch of darts to the dartboard and the people don't tell you stop playing darts, eventually you're gonna start getting close to hitting bullseyes. So I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, you on my head. She like, you just this, you just that, right? Phone ring. Bring. Bring. I had that Sprint boy. Bring. Incoming call. Bring. Incoming call. I'm gonna answer the phone. I'm like, hello? What's happening? I hear a voice on the other end. What's up, nigga? This John. I said, yeah, that's me, nigga. What's happening? You good? Nigga like, nah, nigga, I ain't good. I'm like, well, talk to me, man. What's going on, nigga? What's up? Nigga like, man, I know how you niggas get down. I'm such and such from such and such, nigga. We both from the G, nigga. I know how you get down, but that's how I get down. That's my baby mama, nigga. I'm like, nigga, who? He like, blase squaze. I'm like, okay, nigga, like, you don't like the quality of the bud? What's happening? He like, nah, nigga, I know you fucking that bitch, nigga. I'm ready to die for mine. I said, well, shit, I ain't ready to die for the broad, nigga. I ain't gonna even lie. And then, too, nigga, if it makes you sleep at night, nigga, I'm not fucking her. Nigga, like, I don't believe you, nigga. I heard about you, nigga. I know how these hoes be talking about you, nigga. I'm telling you, I'm pulling up. I said, look, bro, this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna let you go on about your business. I understand you mad. That cooch probably 5. Y'all got a couple of kids. She's a pretty girl. And she's a whore. So now you got double the Ike Turner emotion. I'm a blocker. And I'm a restrictor from ever coming to my life again. Is that cool, nigga? Whatever, nigga. I. Nah, I said, hey, bro, calm down. Matter of fact, nigga, tell me your name again. Such and such. No, I don't want to hear that motherfucking old dog shit, bro. What's your name, nigga? Because even by your nickname, I'm going to get your name. So tell me your name, nigga. Because we can do this shit now. You done drove me down this highway. My name's such and such, nigga. Okay, well, such and such. Obviously, you did your homework on me. I'm going to do my homework on you. But I'm telling you, nigga, your broad can't even buy a gram from me, nigga, for 100. Tell her to mind her business, nigga, and don't call me no more number block, nigga. Fuck out of here. Click. Because I couldn't match his anger. I didn't want the woman. I didn't love the woman. I ain't even been with the woman. Now, she was pressing me like Avery Bradley. Full court. But I ain't want her. So my last podcast, if you follow me, which you should, you can go watch the one before this, because eventually this shit's going to blow up a lot. I don't know why my YouTube numbers ain't running up. Follow me on YouTube too, man. Concrete Genius Podcast. But it's coming. But on my last podcast, I told you, man, I said, man, you know, if you a good looking nigga, even a halfway intelligent man, you need to learn how to say no. You see what I'm saying? You owe it to your future wife to not so put a lot of useless miles on your penis, man. Your woman don't want no motherfucking nigga who just fuck anything, bro. If you fuck anything, that means you don't love yourself. No, you tripping. And you gotta say some no to some shit that you want. That's where the discipline come in. Like, you know what, man? Not right now. I'm trying to get some money. It's like you say, all money ain't good money. All coochie ain't good coochie. Now, you know, when you put on your tools and you get fly, you get fresh. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com, by the way, man. You see the great Nike tech, man. You know, I don't fuck around, bro. This shit here just My mama was a good looking person. My daddy was handsome as shit, you know what I'm saying? My daddy, John Richard Loud, Memphis, Tennessee. Y'all understand the swag. Hey, I seen a letter, man. I know how to post it on the screen. That shit gonna take too long. They tried to put my daddy in the army. My daddy was like, nah, I ain't going, pimp. My daddy was such a G, man. Such a G. Man, I remember they say some niggas was selling dope, nigga, on the corner of my grandma's house, bro. My daddy told them niggas, he like, man, I'm gonna go in here and eat a sandwich. I gotta make the sandwich. It's bologna. I'm gonna go in here and make the sandwich. And when I come out here eating this sandwich, I'm gonna drink a cup of juice. And y'all better be out of this motherfucker. Man, what kind of shit is that, man? Ain't no podcast like this. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. Your squares can't be your players, man. Your players can be squares, though, but they always players. But your squares can never be your players, man. Your squares can never be gangsters. Always remember that. But so to say, you know, he went in there. It's from my grandma, bro. He went in there, he ate a sandwich. He come back out. He peek out the door. He peek out the window. It's like 20 minutes. He gave nigga. He told nigga he was gonna eat. He didn't see how fast he was gonna eat. Peek out the window. Niggas out there. Nigga come to the door with two of them. Pow, 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 pow. Take the little reload. Pow, pow. Nigga never sold drugs on that street again, nigga. That was my pops, nigga. Like, my pops was a different nigga, man. God bless John Richard Loud. You know, sometimes, man, in life, we mourn the women more than we mourn the men. I think that's one of my biggest fears, man. Even me, myself, I find myself sometimes be like, damn, I ain't posting up for my dad's birthday, but my mom, I know to post it. And not saying I don't love my mom, but it's like, we gotta get a man they flowers. We gotta get a man they RIPs. We gotta get a man we miss you. Men gotta matter. We protecting every fucking thing. We guarding every fucking thing. We managing everything. Man gotta matter. So that was my pops, you know, and he ain't take no shit. Now don't get me wrong, like my pops was a good man. He went to work every day. He was married a couple times. Every kid he had, he took care of. Some kids weren't his, he took care of. He made his money. He owned property. He had his house. If he divorced a woman, he bought her a house. That's how much of a player my daddy was. I was a little jit. First car I remember, canary yellow caddy. About an 81. About a 79, 78. Canary yellow. White guts. Everything power. Zzz. Zzz. The lumber. The ride. Do y'all know what it's like to have a caddy in the 70s? A caddy in the 70s drove better than a Rolls Royce. That's the equivalent of a Rolls Royce today. I don't know if it's a car on the road today that rides better than a caddy in the 70s and early 80s. Real talk, man. No cap, for real. That was my pops. I honor him. I miss him. I love him. But he taught me a lot. And he taught me that anger is a dangerous thing. Control it. So when that nigga called me trying to check me about that skank that I had avoided, that I had showed discipline, that I had said no to several times, at least 20 plus times, it was no problem to check it. You understand what I'm saying? ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. Through all this trauma and all this game I'm giving you, I've wrote a book called The Game Changer, 8 Tips for a Man to Find Peace. Why don't you read my book, man? Some days it's like, I know I'm gonna be bigger than what I am. I just feel it. It ain't a lot of people like me. And yeah, my life ain't about all roses. You know, sometimes I think like, do I really want to blow? Do I really want them knowing me, knowing everything about me? It's like, fuck it. I've already lived through what I've been through. Why the fuck am I scared? Excuse my language. Times 4, 5. Why am I scared? I've already lived what I've been through. And 90% of you niggas couldn't take 10 days of what I've been through. And that's real shit. So why am I tripping? Let's get the bag. Now ain't no nigga playing in my booty for the bag. If not, I just keep pushing the foreign around town. Pop out. When I pop out, go to Vegas. Stay in the suite, stay in the penthouse. Gamble big. I already gambled with the high rollers anyway. So ain't no nigga playing in my booty for the bag. And I respect all communities. Just don't put that shit on me. You know, I was in a barbershop today. Shout out to my barbershop, the shop, man. 62 what? I ain't gonna give you the address, nigga. I hate telling niggas about my barbershop. Cause if I tell you about my barbershop and then I don't like you no more, then I gotta see you at my barbershop. And my barbershop is extremely player. Cause I go there and none but players go to my barbershop. Like some of the biggest players in the city, in the country, go to my barbershop. So I never give another nigga my barbershop. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, where my son go, I take my son to a different barber where them niggas is players. So I'm exposing myself and them and they consumers and then my kids to the game. Number game. Number advice. One day I may not be here. God forbid. I never want to speak. I want to live to be 140. I ain't gonna lie. If I could live to be 140, I would, bro. I'd walk out this motherfucker creaking. I swear to God, nigga. Creaking like a clothespin, rusty clothespin. I'd be, nigga, how old you, nigga? I'm 137. Nigga, I never want to die, nigga. That's the wildest shit. Cause I had niggas shoot at me point blank range at Marquette Beach. Boom, and miss. I never want to die though. I done sat in cells, nigga. I done fought niggas with knives and 6x9s. Nigga got a knife, I'm still running there. What's up, bitch ass nigga? But I never want to die. Nigga done talk shit to me, I hop out like, what's popping? I'm in Chicago, what's popping? I'm in Chicago by myself. I'm dating a chick, boom. I'm on the west side of Chicago. You can't be over here, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Damn, it's all y'all nigga. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll never want to die. I want to live to be 130. And I want to put that, I want to document that shit. I want to document the fact that I'm being the best I ever could for my kids, my woman, my family, my friends. If I ain't making you happy, just know I'm trying my best. If I failed you, I'm sorry. Cause I don't know how to be me. Every day I learn how to be me differently. Cause the first time I tried to be me, I maxed it out so hard I almost lost me. I lost a lot. You know? So now knowing how to be me, knowing how to manage my anger, sometimes I may let you down. And I'm sorry. But it's not from maliciousness. It's not my intent, you know. It's just that I ain't perfect. And when I'm not perfect, sometimes it's glaring. But I never want to let none of y'all down. From my youngest of nephews and nieces to my oldest of kids, oldest of cousins. Y'all know how I try to be there. I can't help it. It's shit y'all won't tell me about because y'all know I'm coming through. But I still apologize. My parents, I'm sorry. I should have been a genius, neuroscientist, or NFL tight end easily. I didn't have that in me. I hated football, bro. I was good at that shit, but damn, that shit hurted. I was like, Jesus Christ, this shit hurt. And the thing about it wasn't, I mean, you could deliver the pain to a nigga, but you'll still be hurting. You can make 8 good ass tackles and be like, damn, my shoulder hurt like a motherfucker. It was tough. And I was playing football one time, 2 times probably made me stop playing football. The first time I was playing, and I sacked the nigga. As soon as I sacked him, he threw the ball. And the nigga smacked my head. Smacked my helmet. Ah! Man, that shit felt like I was inside of a seashell. I'm like, oh, nigga, it's up, nigga. My hood versus your hood, nigga. I'm on your ass, nigga. We gotta get down. Bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass vice lord ass nigga. You ain't about that action, nigga. I beat your. I'm like, nigga, on my hood, nigga. Nigga, I'm trying to kick that nigga. They pulling me off that nigga. I'm like, it's up, nigga. Whole game, I'm like, oh, it's up, nigga. It's up. You smack me, and niggas like, man, that's football. I'm like, no, that's not football, nigga. I ain't never seen that shit, nigga, in the NFL. Fuck you telling me that ain't football, nigga. That nigga thought I was a hoe, nigga. So it's up. My coach talked to me, I chilled. Then another time, I was playing like outside linebacker, defensive end shit. I was playing good. I was having a good ass game. Tackling niggas, sacking niggas and shit. But I ain't never sacked niggas to where like I was trying to put you in no motherfucking wheelchair or nothing. I'll just sack you to be like, nigga, I'm a goon. You know what I'm saying? Sacking niggas though. Wrecking niggas, fat niggas couldn't block me. I'm hand speed, you fat ass nigga. You got titties, nigga. You can't block me, fat ass nigga. You a virgin, nigga. We in 8th grade, nigga. How the fuck you gonna block me, fat ass nigga? 9th grade, nigga. We in 9th grade, nigga. You didn't fuck one bra, nigga. How the fuck you gonna block me, nigga? I done fuck 40 bras in 9th grade. Nigga. And I got 250 on the waiting list, nigga. I ain't gonna even get to them. Probably if I go to boys' school or something, nigga. Fuck you. How you gonna block me, nigga? You ain't even from the same planet as me, fat boy. You got nipples. So I boom, sack quarterback. So I was doing that shit, running back, try to block me out. Throw that nigga, right? One time I was doing that shit, and then fat nigga and a running back got together. One nigga blocked me, the other nigga blocked me high. The fat nigga blocked me high, like, bitch ass nigga. And then the running back blocked me low, nigga hit my knee on the side. That nigga hit my knee, and then the nigga pushed me the other way that the nigga was hitting my knee. And when I first fell, I hit my head. And I don't know if it's because I hit my head so hard, I couldn't feel my toes. But I was like, man, these fuck niggas paralyzed me, these bitch ass niggas. And then I started feeling my toes, and they took me out the game, and I never played football no more after that. Yeah, that was it. I retired. Lawrence Taylor, we out. I was done. You know, I love the game. It was tough. It made me tough. Practice was kind of asinine. They did a lot of talking and shit. But after that hit right there, and that was some dirty shit too, I was like, oh yeah, I'd rather smack niggas as gangbanging, niggas as claiming gangs and shit. I'd rather go Southside Chicago and buy me a starter coat off 64th and Halstead, nigga, before I let niggas smack me upside the motherfucking head, nigga. And we fucking 4-4, nigga, 3-5. Psh, fuck are you smacking me for, nigga? I'm not getting paid for this shit, nigga. This is a clean game, fat boy. Shit. I beat him murk that fat ass Tony Baselli ass nigga. So I'm like, nah. That was into that football shit, buddy. So, you know, I just always been a fun nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was a nigga where the fun was around, you know. Hustling ass nigga. You know. My mama, she did the best she can. You know, I was the youngest. 5 of her side. She lost her oldest. You know what's crazy? I'm the last one left on my mama's side. That's crazy. But I was a baby though, you know what I'm saying? I was a nigga to go skating, sneak the screamer wheels. I be a screamer wheel skating, talking to the older chicks and shit. You know what I'm saying? I be ironing my clothes and shit. Going out there skating, you know what I mean? Me and the chick taking her to McDonald's, catching the bus home and shit. You know? I was bad as fuck. bro. Like, Screaming Wills used to be like, they used to have 11 to 3 for like kids. That shit was supposed to be from like to like 6th, 7th grade, 6th grade, 5th grade. I never went to that shit. Even when I was like 3rd, 4th grade, I wasn't going to that shit. Cause my sister, cause then they had 11 to 3, and then they had 3 to 7. And then that was like for motherfucking middle school, you know what I'm saying? 7th, 8th grade, 6th, 7th, 8th grade, maybe 9th grade. Look, if you was a 9th grade motherfucker didn't get no ass, you go to that motherfucker. And then they had 7-11. 7-11 was for the players. You know what I'm saying? That was the high school shit. Like, that was the fly middle school motherfuckers, the super bad elementary motherfuckers. And then they had 11 to 3. Using 11 to 3, you were going to jail. That shit was for grown-ups. You definitely had to be over 18 to be in that bitch. I don't even think you get in that motherfucker without your ID. But like me, when I was young, I go to that 3-7. Then I go to that 7-11. I was in middle school. Like I was in 6th grade, 5th, 6th grade. I go 7-11. Cause I was just going like till they open the dance. Cause what it is like for about an hour, you can't do nothing but skate, walk around, play video games, buy some food, shit. But like about an hour in, they used to open the disco. So the disco, they be blowing bubbles and shit, bro. You get in there, you get, I was a dancing nigga. I was gang banging ass Chris Brown. Like I wasn't gonna do all them flips and shit, but yeah, I like the girls around me. So when I was in 7th, 8th grade, you would see me, I would have 4, 5 girls dance with me. Like I wasn't no nigga to just go to the skate ring and just be staring around like, oh, she pretty. What? No, nigga, I'm dancing on the lights, nigga. The lights on the floor. I got a harem. I got out. So I was bad as fuck. So I was always going 3-7. Then I started going 7-11. I remember my sister going 7-11. And I was young, bro. I used to go to 7-11 and be around that bitch skating fast as I can. I remember I crashed in the wall. Bad as fuck. I think that was 3-7. Cause I was like 3rd, 4th grade. I crashed in. I was just skate as fast as I can, nigga, like out of control. And one time, like my sister, somebody said something. She was like, "Is that my little brother?" And I looked. I'm like, "Yeah, it's your motherfucking little brother." And I kept straight and flipped over the rail and went into the lights. Cause when you went Screaming Wheels, it was a big ass lap. It was an oval, like a track at a baseball at a school or something. So you got the short end of the track, you go around, and then when you get to this end of the track, if you don't curve, it's a wall right here. That wall had the X with the lights on it. So I didn't curve. I went straight. And then before you got to the lights, it was like a little space, like maybe 3 feet. But before you got to that space, it was like it ain't a fence. It was like a long ass wooden stick, like rail. And then the rail was probably about right here in my way. So nigga, I was flying around that bitch. I wasn't even supposed to be up there. Cause I had went to the 11 to 3 and then I was like, man, I'm just gonna stay. And so I used to skate and show out at the 11 to 3. So 3-7, I just speeding around that bitch. Speeding around that bitch. And my sister was like, is that my little brother? I was skating. She was with somebody. I'm like, yeah, that's your little brother. And by the time I turned around, Real was right here. I flipped over that bitch. And Run DMC was playing. It was like, it's like that. And that's the way it. Because I remember when I flipped over, I laid on my head. I'm like, man, I'm just going to lay here for a while. And it was like, and I'm like, damn, it's fucked up. And I was like, that's why I always remember that song. I got up and kicked it. And then, so even when my sister started going, I used to sneak to the motherfucking 11 to 7. I'd be like 7th grade. It'd be like 3, 4 project niggas my age. And then all the older project niggas. So at first, I used to sneak up there with a couple of niggas from the projects that I would know. But a couple of times they flaked out, like, I can't get out, or I'm out with my mom, and my mom said I can't leave the house. So I just go anyway. And then when I seen the older project niggas, I'm like, man, y'all niggas know my family, bro. I'm with y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm with y'all niggas. So when them niggas catch the bus home, I just stand next to them niggas. And wasn't nobody gonna fight them niggas. So shit, I was just like, shit, proximity. Them niggas get off the bus, I'll be like, bro, I stay down there. Go on, take me to the crib. So that's how I used to do it. And them niggas used to fight like They would always fight like the Lady Projects and shit. So, like, I ain't gonna sit up here and lie and say I had a heart like at 10, 11, fight niggas 14, 15, nigga. No, nigga, I was going to hide behind Centipede, nigga. I was not fighting nan, nigga, at all. Nigga, I was watching. Now, they started winning, I'll come out and throw a pool ball or something, but when that was after they started winning. Like, no, nigga, I'm not no liar. That shit was fun, though. And I say all that to say, I remember one time I went up to that motherfucker and I called my dude who I usually go with. He couldn't go. So I'm like, okay, well, cool. Them niggas still gonna be up there. I go up to there. I'm up there 11 to 7, 11. Ain't nan damn near West Side nigga up there, cuz. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm on a bus down there by myself. And the crazy thing is the bus driver's like, man, you sure you want to go in there? I'm like, yeah, them niggas probably like, man, they ride the bus, bro. I'm like, man, shit, we here now. I'm going here. I'm talking some bitches and shit. I had on something new and shit. I had a little paper route shit. He like, all right, man. You know, I'll be out here, back out here at 11, 10:30 and shit, bro. You need? I'm like, I'm good. I went in that motherfucker. I'm looking around. I'm like, man, I don't see nobody in this motherfucker I know, right? That shit was like being in hell. I see all them niggas like, oh, you GD, huh? I'm like, what the fuck, nigga? I'm 12, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. That's fucking child abuse. Nigga like, nah, nigga. Bitch ass nigga, you was with them niggas, nigga. You be leaving with them niggas. I'm like, ah, fuck, man. You know what I mean? I think they niggas be like 4 different niggas. Laney, Eastside, it was just a bunch of weird ass Vice Lord niggas up there. I ain't know none of them niggas, bro. It was a couple of GD niggas from Atlanta, but I ain't really, you know, I ain't know them niggas at that time. I kind of stood around them niggas, but even then, I don't think them niggas was gonna troll, gonna thump with me. So I was like, man, what the fuck? So I'm like, fuck it. I'm here. I might as well have a good time and shit. I started dancing and shit, right? I see one nigga I know, but that nigga got cousins from somewhere else, and I don't even really know that nigga. But I'm like, fuck, I'm here, bro. I started talking to some girls and shit. Started thinking I'm invested, man. You know what I mean? Nigga put me in a motherfucking head. I was like 4 of them niggas. I tried to swing, a couple of them niggas hit me with like 2 punches from each side. Too hard. I had to take off. Got up out of that motherfucker. Bus driver was out there early. I'm ready to go. ConcreteJeansVideo.com. You ain't getting no stories like this from somewhere else, but I promise you. Man, look. And it's fun, right? Everybody got their niche to talk about something. You got niggas talk about everything. And that's fine. But that real shit, that shit to make you be able to gamble somewhere in the hood at 3 in the morning, nigga neighborhood, dangerous neighborhood, that a nigga from their own city won't even go to, you ain't getting that shit nowhere here but Concrete Genius Media Podcast, baby. And look, tap in, man. I'm ready to start interviewing some cast, man. I know I've been working. I've been busy. Start interviewing some of y'all cast, man. Let's link up, man. Like a motherfucking rush car, nigga. Get this money, nigga. The Game Changer, man. 8 tips for a man to find peace, man. Basketball. Congratulations to Lawrence Central, man. Janon Lampley. All them girls over there. My boy Bryce Stone. Jayla, Lola, Layla, Anaya. How many other names can I remember? Malaya, Katie, Jordan, Double J. Did I get the whole roster? I think I did, but I'm proud of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I had a lot going on. I root for y'all. That's all y'all. No, you know what I mean? Like, seeing Coach Lampley win that shit, that's a beautiful thing, making history in Indiana. Seeing my boy Bryce Stone, knowing where he came from, it's all love. One thing about me is always love. I handle my business, but one thing about me handling my business is always love. If it's love with me once, it's love with me forever, bro. I ain't tripping. And I'm proud of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all made history. Y'all weren't scared. Y'all did the thing. And not just cracking one trophy, y'all cracked all the trophies. So no matter where I am, that 1 year I had with y'all will always be special. You know, that them trips we took and just to see that progress, see where y'all at now on the road, on the world stage, it's beautiful. Come on, man. Y'all know I'm a congratulator. You know, Layla, point guard, Jayla, Lola, like, come on, man. That's Hoopers, Anaya. Like, y'all getting money. So y'all keep continuing getting money. I don't have nothing against y'all. You know, I'm happy that y'all were able to accomplish winning a state championship. Like, what kind of person would I be to not be happy? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's insane. Like, so I guess I didn't really talk about it because I got my own things going on, and I am in a situation where I got a group of kids that do look up to me. So I love where I am now because it's beneficial to what I have going. But I will never act like I'm not proud of them. You know what I mean? And I don't gotta call, I don't gotta say nothing, I don't gotta do nothing but being a real nigga, that's me 24/7. Sectional game coming up, man. I got Warren over Cathedral. It's gonna get a little dicey, but I like Warren. I like their chemistry. Everybody know I'm a big Chris Byers fan. Brock, Beatty, that staff over there, Quad, my man T Mac. You know, it's not June no more. You know, they've been working. I can see that happening. Addicts LN. It's gonna be a big game. I like addicts. You got you got a dynamic player on each team. I just think Briscoe hard to stop. You know, who knows how it may go, but I think he's hard to stop. And then you got Addicts Warren in the championship. We'll be back to revisit that. Cam Newton. Cam Newton was recently attacked by 4 football coaches at a 7-on-7 camp. Now, before I even talk about the fight, like, to go on an interview the next day, that's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I'd be like, man, we sorry for what happened, this and that. We hopefully, you know, we like to apologize to Cam and his foundation, whatever. Then I talk to that man in private. I ain't going on no airways, cuz. So you got Cam Newton fighting 4 niggas. Cam Newton is a big ass nigga, bro. And he's an Atlanta nigga, Westlake. Man, is you crazy? Listen, bro. I can fight good. Atlanta niggas can fight, bro. It's like 3, 4 places where I acknowledge niggas can fight. Atlanta, New York, and LA. Them niggas can fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas can fight differently. And Detroit niggas. That's 4 niggas from 4 cities that if you can't fight, you probably shouldn't fight one of them niggas. You know, and Miami niggas fight. I just ain't seen a lot of Miami niggas fight. The ones I saw could fight. But those 4 cities, I know for a fact I've been around them niggas and we fought together. And I know them niggas fight differently. And Atlanta niggas can fight, bro. So, like, and this nigga's a big ass nigga, man. Nigga done been in Florida, bro. Niggas in fucking, come on, bro. This nigga stole a laptop. Where the fuck is you doing? You know how crazy a nigga is to steal your laptop, nigga? This nigga the quarterback, nigga. And he's took your Apple, your MacBook. Psh, you better be about that action, nigga. Niggas got ragdoll. They talking about, oh, man, niggas talking shit. My nigga got in his face, Cam Muffin, nigga. Why'd your nigga get in his face? Come on, bro. The nigga's still a pro athlete. We as black people got to celebrate our pro athletes giving time to the community, bro. You know, we got out this big, long-ass video of this man getting disrespected by kids, disrespected by other people. This man was #1 pick to the Carolina Panthers, man. The nigga owner didn't even want this nigga to have a box, nigga. This nigga couldn't even have a Bobby Brown, nigga. Nigga had to shave his shit, nigga, like he was going to the Marines, nigga. They couldn't even have a mustache, nigga. He still led them niggas to the Super Bowl. Nigga led Auburn to the national championship, bro. What are we doing here? None of his offense. I don't even think nobody on his offensive line or receivers went to the NFL. This man's a fucking legend, bro. His daddy got 280 bands. And he was a pastor. Psh, nigga, that's every ghetto bingo you can imagine. Bingo, nigga. B-I-N-G-O. That you can imagine. So you should, hey, man, bro, what's the game, bro? My son doing this, bro. What do I need to do, cuz? I'm trying to get here, bro. Hey, man, can my son work out, bro? Who should I be working with? See, you niggas ain't humble enough to do that shit. Y'all want to become competitive with shit. Just because a nigga popping his shit, I ain't got to compete with him. You should pop your shit, nigga. You a billionaire. How many times I've been in the club, rap nigga come through that motherfucker? When we shut this bitch down, I'm spending $2 million. I'm supposed to say, nigga, fuck you, nigga. I'm spending $3,400. Man, get your shit, man, bro. Talk your shit, cuz. That don't affect me. You still putting this shit together, bro. Cool. I've been in Facebook. I'm buying everybody here bottles, nigga. And I'm spending $500,000. Shit, let's do it. Nigga. Hey man, what's the game, bro? You counting this shit money? Did you have some dry years in your business? That's the type of shit I'm asking you, bro. So when it come to Cam, bro, all them excuses dudes is making, that shit's unacceptable, man. And I don't believe you niggas is bad niggas. I know you niggas is in it. Y'all got kids, y'all training kids. Like, I don't believe you niggas is bad niggas. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like you niggas fumble. And instead of like trying to justify the fumble, just be like, my bag, nigga, and let it go. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the end of the world, but it's Cam Newton, bro. That's one of our icons, bro. We don't have many icons in the black community. You know what I mean? Especially niggas is cool enough to kick it with the niggas. You know what I'm saying? So like we gotta stop acting like our athletes ain't just as worthy as our scholars, nigga. This athlete. Especially if he represent, man, got a black wife, he got a podcast, he doing his thing. Y'all style that man out, bro. On the game, man. Let that man live, bro. Let that man do his thing. And I seen people on Twitter like, man, would that happen to Peyton Manning? Of course not, nigga. It's Peyton Manning. If that was Peyton Manning, you know what the coach would have said? They would have went to their kids and said, look here, I catch and one of y'all cursing. Y'all better say yes, sir. Y'all understand me? Yes, coach. I wish I would hear y'all cursing around Peyton Manning. And that's fine. But don't act like that ain't the case, bro. So I get all these dudes. I posted a tweet. I'm like, the Cam Newton thing is reflective of self-hate. I posted on my X. If you don't follow me on X, you're lacking. Sauce McKenzie, SAUC_ McKenzie, MACKENZIE, man. One of the best pages on X, formerly known as Twitter. But I posted to, I'm like, the Cam Newton thing is scary because a lot of black men will only fight other black men. They won't fight other races. Self-hate is real. Man, me and my homeboys just swung on a bunch of white boys. I'm not talking about that, nigga. Come on, bro. You live in the suburbs. Who else you gonna fight? Nigga, it's only 3 of y'all. Or whatever the case may be, bro. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if that was Peyton Manning, that was Trent Dilfer, nigga, if that was Brock Purdy, them niggas is gonna behave in a different manner. I don't care if Brock Purdy, if that was Johnny Manziel, let's go. They can't fuck with that, let's go. And they be like, all right, Johnny, I got you. I got you, Johnny. You talking that shit, boy. Johnny crazy. Y'all ain't swinging on Johnny Manziel, nigga. Come on, bro. Stop playing with me. You niggas ain't swinging on Kenny Pickett. Nigga, fuck out of here, bro. Nigga, you niggas would take a picture with Kirk Cousins. Fuck is we doing here? So, like, just apologize, bro. Move on. You know what I mean? Niggas make mistakes. I'm a real nigga. Real niggas make mistakes. But don't drag the shit on. You know what I'm saying? Katelyn Clark is coming to the Indiana Fever. Stand up, Indiana. Y'all got y'all one. Fan favorite. ESPN. You know what I mean? WNBA gonna be on her top. Camera's gonna be here right after having an all-star game. This is pretty big news, and I think it's the perfect destination for Katelyn Clark. Indiana would be one. New York would be 2, but Indiana's a far distant 1. You know what I mean? The passion for basketball here is different. And I think it's a just match made in heaven. LA, Boston. I think that's gonna be a good pairing. Um, I'm just excited about it. I see a lot of people on social media saying they get season tickets already, or whatever they in line to get season tickets. I seen the Fever's already promoting it, which is brilliant. So, yeah, yeah. I mean, she played in Iowa. Iowa fans gonna be here thick. That's gonna help the economy in Indianapolis, hotel rooms. You know what I mean? Tourism. I just think it's a win-win. You know, um, just a weird. She has a national footprint. I seen a guy. What's his name? Darren Rovell saying she took a $750,000 pay cut. I don't know if you think we still like shucking corn here, but it's kind of a lot of money around Indiana, buddy. So she's not gonna be hurting that bad. Whatever she's hurting, it'll come in the long run playing here. Whatever she doesn't make in salary playing in Indiana, I promise you, if she plays here 10 years and they win 10 championships, whatever she's missing annually, she'll make that 100 times on the back end. Easy, nigga. Know what I mean? McDonald's, Hardee's, the Katelyn Clark burger, nigga, the Katelyn Clark meal, that's 40 million, bro. That's just in the Midwest. So, I mean, it's all there. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that the Pacers get a chance to, the Fever get a chance to make some noise.